The first time I went to prison, a lot of people watching YouTube don't know. It's like, first time I went to boys' homes, juvenile detention center. I held my school siege. I was on national news. I was on the front page of the newspaper.
Yo, is that story that he talked about when my bad, but cause this is so cool to just hear him tell his story. Like, we're witnessing somebody that made it through the worst time of the worst time. So if you ever felt like you could not do it, this is living proof that you can. So I'm having a moment with him. But is that the story where he was outside and he talked about how he was waving the thing and he was bugging out? That was, Spanian was a wild boy.
I was 14 years old. I held.
Shout out to my lads. Hold on. Shout out to my lads. New to the channel, I gotta start saying that because I just realized there's a lot of new niggas here, you know what I mean? So let me not say niggas. There's a lot of new lads here, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's only right that I give y'all the proper greeting. Now, if you don't know, find out, alright? Subscribe for the vibe, man. You click the title, you read the page. Let's search. Yo, to my members, I'm about to drop this fire ass video. I just sent my package off to Australia to my very first member. She opened it. Shout out to Megs. And I did a reaction video to that. That's coming soon. I'm a little backed up. I got a lot of videos I gotta drop. Anyway, let's search. Spanian. I went back to prison. Yo, what? I just want to get into the video.
Ow. Bro, that's a full prison cell, man. I grew up in these cells. I literally was raised in these cells.
For most of my life, prison wasn't just somewhere I ended up. It was my whole upbringing. I grew up in cells, behind bars,
it's baby Spanian!
surrounded by criminals, officers, and rules. That was my life. I spent my whole childhood, most of my years locked up. Then, 7 years ago, I walked out for the last time, swearing I'd never go back. But tonight, I am. This is Fængslet, an old Danish prison they've turned into a hotel. People actually pay to sleep in these cells. But for me, this is...
Nah, lads. Who in the hell will want to stay in a prison cell overnight on some hotel shit? Me too, lads. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to do that shit. Just because, the way some people hype up jail, I want to see, even I know they're lying. We all know jail sucks. But, whether you been there, been close to there, had to visit somebody, never spent a day in jail, never visited, you just know jail sucks. But I just want to spend a day in a jail cell just to see, not on something I'm actually arrested, because God, no. Y'all know me, lads. I would not last a day in jail. Are you dumb? My pretty little girly ass. Granted, I get aggressive every now and again, but, I would be so upset. God, no. But I say that to say, no cap, lads. I would love to, just spend a day in a prison. Y'all wouldn't?
This isn't just some fun experience. This is actually the first time I've stepped back into a prison since I've been out. I don't know how it's gonna feel. Is it just a gimmick, or is it gonna bring back everything I left behind? I traveled all the way from the other side of the world to find out, so let's see.
Let's search.
Bro, it's so cold. It's so cold, cuz. I'm in Copenhagen. We're starting in Copenhagen, bro. So we're starting in a different city, because this is where I've flown in. Copenhagen, Denmark's capital. Cuz, I'm just thinking, lad. So we're gonna catch a train. We're gonna go up here, catch a subway to the central station, and then we're catching a train across the country, a few hours. Denmark's only small, it just takes a few hours. A whole different city. The city's called Horsens.
Yo, I don't know why this is funny. I don't know why Spanian just walking in a green screen. I don't know why that's funny. I don't know. Am I high, lads, or was that funny to y'all? Because it's look at Spanian. He all professional and shit. He turned his life around. I love seeing shit like this. Because let me tell you something. The problem with a lot of people, they lack hope. Ain't nothing like not having hope. Feeling like you hopeless. To see somebody like Spanian, he just said, yo, I spent half of my life in prison. This lad got money now. You know what I'm saying? That shit is motivational. That shit is inspiring. Straight like that. Shit, y'all niggas could be inspired from me. No cap. I got 2 monetized YouTube channels. And I was going to give up. So, never give up.
That's how we'd pronounce it. Horsens. Horsens. Wouldn't surprise me if it sounds completely different how they say it. But it's so cold. This better be one of those prisons with heaters, which is like 30% of prisons, to be honest. I hope this is one of those 3 out of 10. Imagine a full prison cell in a full Denmark winter, lad. It'll be the worst.
Yo, when y'all watch my vlog, do y'all look around like LTT? It's dirty out there. Remember when I did the 6ix9ine vlog? And as soon as I walked off the train, I said, lads, this shit is crazy. Like, yo. But look how clean it is. Like, is that just... That better not just be America. You know what I mean? But I'm Australian, so our streets is pretty clean. Okay, lads, if you knew, I'm not actually Australian. I identify as Australian. Like, TT, you can't identify as Australian. Are you dumb? If people can identify...
What a mad canal, eh? Very similar to Amsterdam. We're one country away from Amsterdam, obviously.
Yo, Amsterdam got the best tree! Yo, I gotta go one day.
The images I've seen of this prison hotel, whatever, this hotel, yeah, they're very similar to a few prisons that I've spent a few years in Sydney, in Australia. Probably in my time of going to jail, which was like throughout the 2000s and then the 2010s, I would say that like, yeah, a good percent of the jails in Sydney look like this. It looks like a lot of the wings at Long Bay, sort of like some of the wings at Bathurst, some famous jails that are done. Between them two, just between them two, I've done maybe like 6 years, just between those two jails. So I'm very...
6 years in jail and this man is successful, bro. That shit just, it makes me smile, yo, for real. But let's get to the rice and beans. Y'all know me. Even though I usually watch like the whole video in full, but I don't know. I mean, y'all know my situation, so I don't like to be, the train comes by frequently. I just want to get to the video, you know? But don't worry, lads. It won't be like this for long.
It's like a yard within the yard, and that could be a maximum security section, because if there's another yard that has high walls with razor wire around it, and outside of that yard is a compound like this with more walls, then that yard could be justified as maximum security. And this section here, this looks like what they would call industries. So every prison would have that, and you'd get escorted if you're maximum security outside, and like maybe like 16 people at a time at the most, and you walk like every morning, maybe half an hour after you wake up, into these areas. And they're like workshops, wood shops, or wiring, or repairs, and whatever. I see boiler, it says on top of it, that's a boiler's house. That was one of their industries. And then only...
Yo, something about a maximum prison just sound crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, imagine you talking to a nigga, and you like, yo, when you got out? Man, I just got out of a maximum prison. What, nigga, maximum? Something about maximum just sound crazy. Like, get away from that nigga.
The most privileged, although it doesn't really make a difference, wing would be called a workers' wing, and then they would spend their days in the industries doing their jobs. There's just a certain type of prisoner that likes working, and there's a certain type of prisoner that absolutely hates it. I'm the one that hates it. I worked over 13 years. I worked for a total of like maybe 2 months, and I spent the other 12 and a half years just in the yard for 6 hours a day with all the non-workers. And that is 85% of nearly every prison is non-workers. It's just, yeah, certain people, like, I don't know, I feel like the workers in a lot of prisons, they get judged. I used to judge them. Like, I wouldn't use the word snitches or dogs, we call them, but they're just...
Goddamn dogs!
They're just a little bit more sus than the average prisoner. I was like, why are you working, bro? You're in prison. And it's like, well, I like it. It gets me out the yard. I get out the cold. I get extra food. I get paid extra money. And you just look at them like, bro, shut up. That's not good. Yeah, I mean, just shut. I don't want to swear, but yeah, that was the polite way of saying it. It's just like,
I don't know. I disagree with Spanian. I feel like people in jail, like, you might as well work. Like, I agree with them. Make the time go by fast. Do the same thing every day. You might as well do something. I don't know. I mean, what y'all think?
but nowadays, like, If I was to go back to prison, I still wouldn't work, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, I feel like he's here, sleeping. The most I've ever been is a cleaner of a that's a mad job. If you're in a non-work, because every wing, that's a whole, the people that go to work, they're in a working wing. But then every other wing, you can be a cleaner. They got different names for different parts. Where we're from is called a sweeper. That's good, because you get to stay in the non-working wing, but you get more access in and out, and you get to keep all the extra food.
Welcome, seller.
I'm screaming. Imagine you about to check into your hotel and that shit says, welcome, seller. What? Nah.
Wow. I've got to stop talking. I'm going to be judging everything. This is not accurate. That's not accurate. I won't do that. I can hear you. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes to an end.
Hey now, I'm all about my bands. Hey now. Yeah, like that Taylor, what is it? How does it, Tyler, the Creator? Whatever, I like him. He's pretty cool.
There go, to build a wall between us.
Wait, no, what song is that? Yo, I went left field.
That's what's playing really softly.
Yo.
That's creepy. It's so soft. Where's it even coming from? That's Aussie, bro. Hear it? It's giving me goosebumps, bro. That's giving me goosebumps, brother. Look at my arms, cars. Oh, I've got 15 layers on. I got goosebumps on my left arm and leg so hard that it hurts. They're painful goosebumps. That is a full Aussie-like song you would hear in an Aussie prison. And now don't dream it so.
Yo, they be playing some music in prison. I don't know. I didn't think they had like you know when you go to a mall and they playing like song. I didn't think prison had that. Learn something new every day.
So weird. I don't know. It's not meaningful to you. You probably think I'm spinning out, but after 7 years, this is the first prison block I've ever been in. I actually didn't make enough of a moment. Actually, when I was walking through that door, it's like, this is the first time I've been in a prison block in 7 years.
Yo, Spanian's having a moment. This is a moment. Yeah, you did that shit. This is a moment. We're witnessing someone's testimony, bro. Like, I don't even understand how real this shit is. Well, the real ones, we get it.
And that song was playing. And it was like, I don't know, bro, it's freaky, cuz I don't overthink it. Because I'm going to start doing ghost hunts and then I'm not going to stay here. Alright, this is our cell. Bro, that was crazy. Who sings that? Hey now. Is it like Crowded House or who sings it, bro?
Who sings it, bro? I gotta get my tea last. Hey now. All about my bands.
Wow. Bro, that's a full prison cell, lad. Obviously. It's a full prison cell, cuz. Bro, that's a full prison cell. Alright, look, a prison wing is not enough to give me PTSD unless there's some spooky music playing that's odd. They don't even speak English here. Why is Crowded House playing an old Aussie prison type song? But walking into a prison cell for the first time after spending my entire childhood in one of these, by the way. The first time I went to prison, a lot of people watching YouTube don't know. It's like, first time I went to boys' homes, juvenile detention center. I held my school siege. I was on national news. I was on the front page of the newspaper.
Yo, is that story that he talked about when my bad? But yo, cause this is Yo, this is so cool to just hear him tell his story. Like, we're witnessing somebody that made it through the worst time of the worst time. So if you ever felt like you could not do it, this is living proof that you can. So I'm having a moment with him. But is that the story where he was outside and he talked about how he was waving the thing and, he was bugging out? That was, Spanian was a wild boy.
I was 14 years old. I held a school siege with kitchen knives. From that age, that was...
Yeah, I'm a real day one. I remember that shit.
was my very first time in jail. From that age, 14, pretty much spent my 15-year-old, 16, 17, all of those years in juvenile detention, from everything from armed robberies to ram raids, stabbed a couple people, graduated to adult prison.
Yo, that shit, it just be sounding crazy when people say certain shit, like, all together. Like, yeah, from 14, I've been in and out of jail, punching people up, throwing things at them, stabbing them, going out. What? Did you just say stabbing them? Imagine you on a first date and that's what they saying. What do you do? Do you stay for the date or do you leave? Like, what do you do? What do you do?
And then from the age of 18, pretty much spent the entirety of it in and out, 80%, 85% in, until the age of 33, 32, when I got out this time and been out for good and changed my life.
Hey, I'm 32. And I feel like I'm getting more disciplined with time. Like say, for example, like today, I really was not going to do no videos. Yo, lads, I be telling y'all, I do like 10 videos a day. And that doesn't even include what I post on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter. Like, I work my ass off, but it's only because I'm more disciplined now than ever. Like, I don't be fucking with bitches like that. I mean, like, well, I still fuck with bitches and shit. But like on some regular shit, like I don't let the women control my life. Like, work controls my life right now. I'm sorry, work and God. It's just because I gotta stay focused. You feel me? So yeah, Spanian got me telling y'all my testimony, yo. W Spanian.
Went through heroin addiction and everything in and out in those years. A lot of people don't know. If these are just new viewers, when I was a teenager, I used to inject heroin in the early 2000s in the housing commission areas of Sydney City. So yeah, this is like my home. I grew up in these cells. I literally was raised in these cells, or similar.
Damn, bro. Who that?
We're doing Adelaide. So, how long you been in this cell, cuz? Is it sweet if I have the bottom bunk? My akbay lad. My back lad. Yeah, up the top. Come on. Yep, they make me hand out some snap kicks. Hey. Nah, I've never been that person. I was always a polite to other prisoners. Never was.
Yo, I cannot believe this is a real life hotel. Like, what?
Someone that acted like a tough guy. No way, cuz. If you come in the prison, if you come in the yard second, in the cell, you're at the top. Until that person leaves, then you go down before the new person comes in. Unless the person is like old and can't climb it, physically can't climb it. Other than that, go to the top, lad. Wow. All right, heater. Oh, that's on. That's good. Because I'll have to hand wash some clothes. Just like prison. That's good. They would have relied on that so hard being in Denmark. That, bro, with the weather here. I remember...
Yo, I never understood that. Like, why they gotta, like wash their own clothes? Like, they don't got laundry in prison? You see why I couldn't last a day? Like, my shit gotta be clean. Like, my ass, everything gotta be clean. Like, I don't know what the fuck these things... They be so excited to go to jail. Like, bro.
Cold prison. I've been in a lot of cold prisons. Say Bathurst. Bathurst is a prison, like a dungeon type prison like this. But, in Bathurst, we didn't even have these windows. The glass. So it's just open bars. It's bars and an open window. The window's only half that size, but it's just open. Bro, I've been in that cell. It snows there. It's not as cold as Denmark, let's be real, but it does snow there occasionally. It's freezing and it's open all night. Wind will just pump through and snow will come through. I've been I can remember 3-4 times that we're all there freezing in the cell and then snow will just, and we all look at each other like, what a snow, let's go. And we start running like it's that cold. When you come out in the mornings in winter in Bathurst, prison yard looks similar to out there actually. You come out and the puddles are frozen. I remember this lad, he had a fight. But you can break the puddle. This bloke tried to stab this other bloke
Yo, what?
with a frozen puddle, bro.
Yo, can you imagine you about to fight? You about to get in a punch on type shit, right? And then the nigga step on some shit, and then the water break, and then he pick it up, and he's like, you like, what the? And I be like, what do you do next? Like, he has a weapon now, and he just got from the ground. Like, I would think that nigga's a superhero. Like, nah, he just made that shit. I don't know.
It's like an ice sheet. And that argument, bro, it's like ice sheets. You can pick them up and you smash them on the floor. But you kick it, you can bring up big pieces. And because it's thin, like puddles and frozen, it ends up like big sheets and they're sharp. And the bloke tried to run with a spear. Like, it was like a spear trying to stab some other bloke with it. But yeah, the point is that's how cold it gets. Alright, so when I hand wash my shirt and hoodie,
Damn, I hate when I make tea, then it be all hot. Like, nigga want to drink it now.
hand wash my shirt and hoodie because I've only got limited supplies on my trip. And we dry it on here. It'll dry overnight, easy. I can feel by this temperature, a wet, thick hoodie would honestly dry in like 6 hours on that.
Yo, wow.
I didn't even plan that I've got the prison colour on. Green, that's what we, I didn't even plan that actually. Trying to see what's in this place. There's not much in here, bro. In this prison. It's just this sleeping area, reception.
Ain't got no courtyard? How you supposed to play ball and all that?
It's all in Danish. Snederkleed, Vijverheid, Gymnastiekhallen. Oh, well,
That's what I'm saying. Like, they gotta go to like the gym or some shit. I want to see he walks around, what it looks like.
I would say that's more likely to what would have happened. This feels like a place where the phones would have been. That would have been different, obviously, but it feels like...
Yo, lads, niggas be getting their head knocked off their shoulders for them damn jail phones. Yo, I just did a reaction video to inmates fighting over the jail phone. Yo, wait till y'all see this one. Y'all gonna be like, nah, TT, start doing them inmate videos. Them shits is crazy.
Back in the days, here was a place the phones would have been. And I feel like, just the position, and I feel like there is... What is that? What are you? I was going to say the phones would have been here. I feel like one may have been here. And there's some type of cable coming down. What's this? Little heads, lad. That just threw me off. Well, suss out the radio, lad. Bro, the radio doesn't even work. Chief! Fix the radio.
Yo, he's played too much, bro.
Yeah, your dogs. Really keeping it real, eh? At least make the radio work. They're trying to keep the experience as authentic as the killing me out, cause
Don't touch me, lad.
for the yard. Let me out.
Yo, that's why them niggas come out brolic as fuck. Cause it's nothing to do but work out and beat your meat. And ain't nobody beating their meat every day. Like, I don't know. Do y'all? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want to play with my button every day. So it's like, at some point, like, your button, you gotta give your button the rest. So I'm sure you gotta give your meat the rest. You know, it's like, I don't know.
Doing my head in. I've been in here for what? 15 minutes. I'm already doing my head in. It's 4:05, 4:05 p.m. So roughly lock-in time. We don't have food. We don't even have water, but because we're in Denmark, I'm just going to drink the tap water. Tap water's mad. It's probably better than bottled water. I think
Word? Denmark got good ass water. They like Fiji, though.
it's time that we just confine ourselves to the prison wing. It's not really going to be that much more to explore.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hold on, let me see. Where's he at now? This the showers? Oh, I gotta see this.
I'm not staying in this prison wing by myself on my cuz. It's full empty.
Is nobody else there? I told you, that's some creepy shit. Nobody want to do that. Even though I would deadass do that shit. But I don't feel like nobody else want to do that shit.
There's even an upstairs. I don't even want to go upstairs. Cells 1 to 10 are downstairs. We're at 4. 11 to 22 is upstairs, bro. Bro. Look at the toilet, cuz. Alright, bro, in a shower. Lad, like, you know what I just noticed? They even make it worse. Not a single one of these showers is wet whatsoever. There's no one here. There's nobody. The sinks, nothing is being used. The rubbish bins are empty. Do people stay here, or is it just spinners that come from different countries like me that think it's exciting?
Word, because I was
I'm getting
staying
creeped out. There's no one here. I'm getting creeped out, cuz. Let's just have a shower for now. Like, it just... The fact that I came in the showers and they were all, like, dry and just, like... Bro, tell me they work. Cuz, come on.
Oh, I gotta get that little long ass stick that Spanian got. Hey, yo, that's not what I meant, chill.
Alright, let me have a shower and we'll get back to scaring the shit out of ourselves.
Work, cause this shit's giving creepy, bro. No funny. It's like no one around. Like, what is this? This the kitchen? Oh, I gotta see this.
So confused now. Alright, because when we came in, there was really softly Crowded House playing. Right? We all heard it. I'm 99% sure you would have picked it up. So I assumed, yeah, someone's playing a radio really softly. No one's here. No one's ever been here. The entire time we've been here, no one has been in here.
Yo, that's some creepy shit.
So the sun's about to go down too. It's here like we've got no water, we've got no food. There is no one here. There's tea bags. Let's make a tea,
Gotta have your tea.
bro. Let's make a tea.
That shit ghetto as fuck. I swear y'all gonna get hungry after a while. No funny. I would have had to order me some food or something. Then that's how we look at night. That shit look creepy as hell. Yo, so nah, did he just go to bed and not eat anything? That's crazy. All right, lads, I'm out, man. We wrapping this up. Let's urge. Have y'all a great day. I'm out.